Hi there, my name is Barbara, and I have been called to serve as a missionary of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I have been called to serve in the Lusaka, Zambia mission in Africa. And I am so freaking excited. I'm so excited to serve the Lord and to serve the people of Zambia, and it feels so good. So the reason I'm making a video like this is I'm hoping that I can be a resource for people, because after I decided to serve and I was trying to prepare, I realized how clueless I was about what missions were and what actually happened on missions. And so I turned to YouTube to see if I could find anything, because of course people make videos about everything, and I could only find like one person who actually makes videos about serving a mission and everything like that, and going into the details of everything. So I'm hoping that I can be a resource as I share my story and I share my experiences. I'm hoping that I can be that resource for someone like me who's like completely clueless and doesn't know that they are, you know. So I just want to start with my story and how I decided to serve a mission, how I decided that I wanted to serve. So November 5th, 2018, a year ago today, well, okay, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning on the 5th, so the 4th, the 5th, I don't really know. We're getting technical here. I remember I was laying in bed, it was literally 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just like couldn't go to sleep, and I had heard about missions a lot, like the past week, the past day, like I think it was like a Sunday night, and I kept hearing about missions. We had in our ward, we did a like game night thing, and there was one kid who came who had served his mission in Italy, and so he like brought homemade pizzas, and it was so fun. We were all just having a good time, and I had a friend who had mentioned that she was going to serve a mission. We were talking about that, and it was just like I just kept hearing about it. And so when I was laying in bed, all of a sudden it was like this overwhelming thought, like this feeling, this thought that I had to serve a mission. And it was completely out of the blue. It was literally like the last thing that I expected. A little bit of a backstory, rewind a little bit. I don't really know what happened, but I did not have a testimony. And I went to church because my mom went to church. And I just sat through church, and I didn't really want to be there at all. I sat on my phone, I just went to the classes and just tuned out because I didn't want to be there at all. I didn't pray at all. I think I remember praying like a few times, like maybe once, like every few months or something. And I remember praying and being like, well, what the heck? Why can't I remember to pray? What the heck? What's up with that? What's wrong with me? And those were like the extent of my prayers. And I would ask why I couldn't remember to read my scriptures. Like, what's wrong with me? I remember like reading kind of sometimes, but it was literally like, it was like I had a blank stare or something, and I was just scanning down the lines and not actually reading and not really understanding. Fun fact, I am finally reading the Book of Mormon all the way through and actually understanding it and like enjoying reading it. And I'm only 15 pages away from finishing, and I am so happy and so excited that I have committed and done that. Fast forward again, we're back, not even present time, we're back to a year ago. So when I had that prompting, I was like, okay, what the heck? I remember actually in high school, we had one of our friends who was planning and preparing for a mission. I remember some of my high school friends would like ask me, they're like, Barbara, are you gonna serve our mission? Because they knew we were like, went to the same church and everything. And I remember I literally was like, well, I'm not really sure. I didn't want to say no, but I was like, I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna have to see where I'm at when I'm 19, which is when you can serve a mission. But in my head, I was like screaming like, heck to the no! I am not serving a mission, not even close, not happening. No. But I was like, maybe. It was like a whole turnaround. So from that point on, I said, okay, well, if I need to serve a mission, I need to do these things. I need to pray every day, and I need to read the Book of Mormon every day. Like, there's no question, I have to do that. I can't just get by and like fake it all until I serve, you know, that doesn't quite work. It was kind of crazy, like going from nothing to having this plan of every single day. And so I'd forget a lot of the time. And then I felt awful. I would feel so bad because I had this whole plan and I was failing. Once I could make it more of a habit, it became so much easier, and then it was more enjoyable as well. Like, I wasn't reading just because I was trying to make it a habit. Like, I was reading because I wanted to read it and I wanted to understand it and learn more. And then I had a desire to go to church as well. And that was a huge thing for me. I actually want to go now, and I have a desire to go, and I want to learn more, and I want to take notes. I want to like do everything that I possibly can. I feel like a different person. I'm not the person that I was like a year ago, and that's so crazy to me. So after I had decided, within that week, it was literally just a week, things changed. It was so weird. I had really had a lot of problems with friends my first semester of college, and I felt really alone a lot of the time. Like, I had some friends that I thought I was super close with, and then things got really bad and I felt so alone. And then within that week, I think like 2 or 3 friends reached out to me, and like we had kind of known each other, we kind of were friends before, but they actually wanted to do things. Like, we wanted to spend time together, and I was like, well, this is new. Like, it was so different. I was able to meet these like best friends that I've created, and I was able to move into a different dorm to be with all my friends, and that it was truly like the best thing for me. I'm thankful that Heavenly Father sort of like took me by the shoulders and like shook me. He was like, hey, listen to me. I was like, well, I don't read my scriptures, I don't pray, I don't have a testimony, I feel like I'm just useless and everything. Heavenly Father showed me that I'm not, that I have a purpose, and that my purpose right now is to serve the people of Africa. And that's just crazy. Like, I've been chosen to do that, and it like blows my mind. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna make a few more videos. I've got like a list going with topics and everything like that. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I want to talk about them. I want to help you. I want to be a resource to you. Whether you're just curious why the heck I'm living in Africa for 1.5 years, or if you are thinking about serving a mission, you're not really sure, or if you're preparing, and if you have your call and you're ready to go, but you need a little bit of help, I just want to be that for you. I love talking about what I'm doing and what I'm learning. That's why I'm serving a mission, because I want to help others build their testimony and make a difference and change their lives completely. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting. And if you want to subscribe, you can. That's not why I'm doing this. It doesn't really matter to me the amount of people that are following or subscribing or whatever. I just want to be able to reach people that actually need it. And so if you want to subscribe and so you can see my next videos or whatever like that, you can. The main thing is that I want to share what I'm doing, share what and why, you know. And so thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.